A homeless father and son took refuge in a public restroom. Tonight, they had no choice but to sleep there, using toilet paper to cover the floor. Someone knocked on the door from the outside. Chris covered his son's ears with one hand and braced the door with his foot. The strong man finally broke down, crying, desperately trying to stifle his sobs. Life was just too hard. This was the lowest point of Chris's life. The next day, he went back to work. After work, he and his son searched for a shelter, finally managing to secure 2 spots after a long struggle. Late that night, he comforted his son to sleep, then stayed up late fixing equipment. Whenever he got too tired, he used the light from the window to read a little. By day, he worked tirelessly. By night, he fought to secure a place to sleep. Chris never stopped learning. Finally, the day of the exam arrived. He finished quickly and handed in his paper. As he walked out of the company, he ran into his boss, who asked to borrow $5 for a taxi. Chris hesitated. $5 might be nothing to most people, but to him, it was everything. In the end, he borrowed the money anyway. Afterward, he went to the hospital to sell blood, using the proceeds to buy a replacement bulb for the instrument. That night, he finally finished fixing the long broken equipment. He pressed the switch, and the hopeful light illuminated the shelter. Soon, Chris sold the last of his equipment. For the moment, his troubles eased. He and his son moved into a motel, but the bed was empty. It turned out that both of them had fallen asleep while watching a movie. Finally, the last day of his internship arrived. Out of 20 people, only 1 would stay. But no matter the result, at least he had made it this far. His manager suddenly called him. He knew the moment of truth had come. Nervously, he took off his glasses, put on his coat, and walked into the office, trying to hold it together.
Wear a shirt today, being the last day and all.
Well, thank you. Thank you. We appreciate that. But, wear one tomorrow, though, okay? Because tomorrow's going to
The
be your
talkative
first
man,
day.
for the first time, found himself speechless, only able to widen his eyes and nod repeatedly. Though he fought back the tears, they were visible on his face when they shook hands. As he was about to leave, his boss called him back and returned the $5. Leaving the office, Chris walked confidently ahead. At that moment, happiness had finally knocked on his door. As he walked through the crowd, he clapped for himself, for his perseverance, for all the struggles he had endured. Tears of joy filled his eyes.